I assume I'm right in saying the majority of us have failed / done royally shit on a test. And for all of you that can't relate, I hope you fucking die. But if you can, you would know that we all have different ways of coping with our failures. Me personally, I cry myself to sleep, but let me know what your method of coping is. So today, I'm going to take you through the different stages of failing your test. There's always a reason as to why you fail your test. Either you think that your test is going to be easy as shit so you don't study for it, or you just don't feel like it and you would rather jerk off instead. Either way, you're a tumbling dickweed. Your sights are dead set on failing. Come test day, you walk into your class and you know you're about to get absolutely butt-fucked. You sit down, turn over your test, and you just stare at your paper because you don't know what the fuck is going on. After class ends, you contemplate going into the bathroom and hanging yourself, but you realize that you don't know how to tie a noose, so you leave it for tomorrow. You get your test back hoping you didn't get below a 55, but you and I both know that you probably did much worse. But once you finally come face to face with your testing sheet, your heart drops. You did much worse than you thought. So you just stare at your test, praying to dear God that your grade would somehow magically change. You and your friends are sitting at a lunch table discussing that test. That shit was so easy, I got a 95. Yeah, same, I thought it would be way harder. They turn to you and ask you what you got, and you say 48. And as soon as your grade comes out of your math, they start flaming your dumbass for failing that shit. But you play it off. Psh, I'll get it back up, you say, knowing very well that you aren't getting shit back up. You joke around with other people about your grade, playing it off as a simple miscalculation. Hey, how'd you do on the test? 92, how about you? I got a 48, lol. God, I'm such a goofball. But this next stage is where reality sets in. Later that night, when you finish jerking off and post-nut clarity hits, you think to yourself, what the fuck have I done? You start to realize that you can't bring a 48 up to even a B-. If you don't kill yourself, your parents will. You are royally fucked over. And this is when your coping mechanism sets in. Some people cry themselves to sleep. Some people try to kill themselves with safety scissors. Why isn't it working? And some people bust a nut. After you stop trying to kill yourself, you decide that you're going to be locked in these next coming weeks. You hop on YouTube and pull up the one and only organic chemistry tutor. You study for your next test that is 3 weeks from now. You delete TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, all that fucking bullshit. And last but not least, you start doing your fucking homework. After being locked in for like 2 whole days, you think to yourself, man, I've been hella studious lately. I should reward myself. So you re-download TikTok and you sit on your ass for 3 hours mindlessly scrolling and watching girls shake their booty. Megnut, Alex Early, Livy Dunn, Anna Banana, Sadie McKenna, Nikki Woods. Don't ask me how I know so many. This continues for many more days until you get to the day before your next test, where you realize that you should probably get off your ass and study. But it's fine though, because you did all that preparation 3 weeks ago. Right? So anyway, you walk into class next day, flip over your test, and surprise, surprise, you don't know jack shit. You try to recollect all that information from 3 weeks ago that you collected in your brain, but when you go search for it, all you can find is women shaking their booties from all the time you spent on TikTok. So instead of thinking about the test, you think about girls twerking and get a massive hard-on. Next thing you know, the period has ended, you jizz your pants, and there's nothing on your test. Following the test, you go to the bathroom with the intention of killing yourself. You hold your rope in your hand, but you remember that you still don't know how to tie a noose, so you leave it for tomorrow. With that being said, I hope you have a great day even though you failed your test, while I try and hang myself in my bathroom, because the YouTube algorithm is still dicking me over. But if I somehow fail, you have my permission to kill me. As a matter of fact, I want you to kill me. This isn't a joke. Take this gun and shoot me in the head. So while I learn how to tie a noose, load the bullets in the chamber of your revolver, and let me go in peace. But if you don't want to, take care of yourself.